Hi there, Sagittarius, and welcome to your reading for September 15th to 30th, 2021. This is a general reading focusing on what is most important for you to know during this time frame. I really want to thank you for joining me, and if you do like these readings, please like, share, and subscribe, as well as let me know if it rings true in the comment section below. If you want to think of a question by the time I get to the outcome card, I'll tell you if that card means yes or no, and I'll get some cards of advice, as well as some clarifier cards if needed. So in the current present situation, you have the Magician coming out here, Sagittarius. So the Magician is basically, you are manifesting what you want. You have all the tools you need here in a situation to, to manifest what you're wanting. So you're going in, you're doing some, research and just kind of, figuring things out and manifesting things for yourself here in this current situation with the Magician. This is the beginnings of something here with the Magician as well. So, you have your natural talents, you're manifesting what you want. You're being very resourceful during this time, Sagittarius. So let's just see what some of the influence is. What's the influencing energy surrounding this for you, Sagittarius? What is the influencing energy in this present time frame, September 15th to 30th, 2021? Oh, that's too many. Quite a few cards came out there. So what's influencing this? This is like new beginning, using your skills and abilities here. Let's see what the influencing energy is here. It's taking a while to get the right card here. There we go. Seven of Swords. So the Seven of Swords here, this might be, again, this is like a sneaky type energy with the Seven of Swords. This is someone that is like kind of in stealth mode. I don't know how else to describe it. The Seven of Swords is, you feeling like you're having to maybe do things in secret here. It's a very interesting energy of the Seven of Swords, but it's going to be, there's maybe some betrayal. You might be looking at your true intentions. You might be being strategic, moving silently and quickly to maybe get what you want or use your resources here with that Seven of Swords. It's very interesting. Oops, goodness. And we're going to look at the base of the situation for you here, Sagittarius. What is the base of this situation? So okay, we have the High Priestess coming out. Could be dealing with a Pisces here for some of you. But this is being quiet. You're kind of being quiet and resourceful during this time frame, Sagittarius. You're kind of manifesting what you want. You're going, listening to your inner guidance, but you are kind of being maybe a bit secretive or just keeping to yourself with the High Priestess at the base of the situation. Something that you're just kind of keeping quiet about. And what about the immediate past for you, Sagittarius? What's just gone by? What's just happened for you here in the immediate past? What's just happened in the immediate past here for you, Sagittarius? I was wanting very specific cards for you this time around. There we go. Okay, we have Six of Wands. So this is like victory. This is like being held in high regard. This is your moment. Maybe you've had a moment in the spotlight. You've been recognized for your hard work here. Wands is often, standing for work and career. So potentially you could have been recognized at a job here. But, it's being super successful here in the recent past. You maybe took some leadership role on. You could have been, being influencing others. You could be, definitely inspiring others, but it's a very victorious energy here, Sagittarius. That's lovely. And what about your overall thoughts about a situation? Whoops, too many. Too many. King of Pentacles did want to come out though too. Okay, so what is your overall thoughts about the situation? What are your overall thoughts? Your overall attitude, kind of your attitude and thoughts about this situation. So you've had some victory. You've been inspiring others, been kind of hard at work. You're being resourceful, but you're being kind of quiet. You're in stealth mode here, Sagittarius, for some reason. You're just keeping to yourself and manifesting what you're hoping for. Okay, wow. So we got two fives here coming out. So fives is progress. It can be, you know, ambitions and opportunities, but 2 5s, you might want to look that up for double 5 so far in this reading. But we have 5 of Cups and the 5 of Wands. So here you could be regretting maybe being petty over a situation or arguments or being competitive with someone. You could be having regrets over that right now. You know, maybe regretting things that, you know, just really aren't that major, but you're kind of maybe looking back and thinking about some of the arguments. Like I said, we'll get some clarifiers, but it's like you're kind of regretting maybe some arguments or competition that you've had here. And in the near future, we have the 9 of Wands reverse and the Temperance. So it's like you're letting your guard down here, Sagittarius. You're letting your guard down. And with this Temperance card coming out, this is your card. So you're seated in your power. You're very balanced and harmonious. You're trying to bring balance to a situation and really putting your guard down here with this 9 of Wands in reverse. But the Temperance is like bringing balance and harmony, and, you know, just that it could be in a work situation here that you're bringing balance to. But with the 9 of Wands, you know, you are you might need to open up a bit more here and trust people. You could be holding on to your old stories. It's trying to let go of old battles here. And you need to follow through and finish what you start. You could be, you know, trapped by your own boundaries or feel like giving up something, but this is going to make you feel a bit balanced, you know, like kind of giving up that fight, giving up that competition in a situation, Sagittarius. And what, I'm not sure what this is regarding, but we will get some clarifier cards for sure. So yeah, this is basically moderation too. Like you could be using moderation. You could be, you know, doing some meditation and using a bit of restraint here and having, you know, some patience in a situation, and, you know, kind of to let go of some of those conflicts that you've been facing here, Sagittarius, with others, whether this be at a work situation. I feel like it could be at a work situation for some. There's not any cups in this reading so far, so I feel like maybe this time frame you're more involved with work or at work or focused on work. And your fears here, we have the 7 of Cups. So this is like, you know, being confused. You're afraid of not being able to make a decision here. You know, you're maybe afraid a little bit of the options that you have in love. With this 7 of Cups coming out in your fears position, you know, you could be just fearing, maybe you have a little bit of a temptation around you right now and you're afraid of that. And maybe you're afraid to move forward here without knowing like the full picture of what's going on is in your fears position here, Sagittarius. Let's see what's the outside influence. So how others potentially see you in this situation. And we have the Page of Swords coming out. So they see you as curious and willing to learn and investigate and, you know, kind of find out what you need to know in the situation with this Page of Swords coming out. This is someone that does their research. This is someone that is willing to learn. This is someone that, you know, is, you know, investigating. This is a curiosity. It can see you as a bit restless maybe, but you are, you know, maybe apprenticing. You're trying to take on maybe some intellectual pursuits here. And, you know, this could be a message coming in for you as well for this time frame. We can see what that's regarding when we clarify. So what about your hopes in this time frame, Sagittarius? What are you hoping for? What are you hoping for, Sagittarius, during this time frame? What are you hoping for during this time frame, Sagittarius? What are your hopes in this situation? What are you hoping for? And we have the 6 of Cups. So you want a soulmate. You want things like the way they were here. You may be focused on the past with like fond, happy memories, and you kind of want things to be the way they were, is what I'm getting with this 6 of Cups. But like I said, we'll get some clarification. So now the cups are coming out here. Okay, what about in your outcome? What is the outcome for this time frame for Sagittarius? September 15th to 30th, 2021. The outcome for Sagittarius. What is the outcome for Sagittarius? We got the 8 of Swords and the 3 of Swords. Okay, so here this is really staying stuck and definite no in answer to your question. But with the Three of Swords, there might be heartbreak and separation from someone. You could be going through something that brings you a lot of sorrow and grief. And with the Eight of Swords, it's kind of like staying stuck in your old stories. It's like being trapped. Like, and this is something that we do to ourselves, you know, in our way of thinking. We just stay trapped in our round and round way of thinking, and that's help. Like, that's also kind of leading to your heartbreak or not helping you recover from it here, Sagittarius. So yeah, this will get some more clarification on it, but it's, you know, you might be feeling stuck at this time. You know, you could be having more options than you thought, but it is an opportunity to let go of this old story of heartbreak for you, Sagittarius, is what I'm getting. But let's get some clarifier cards. So this Magician here, so you're manifesting, you're being resourceful, you are kind of being quiet here. And we have the World card coming out and the Knight of Swords. So, you know, there could be something that comes in quickly for you here that you have to move towards, and, you know, it might lead to some travel, but this is a victory here. So you're manifesting a victory and it's happening quickly. So you're manifesting a victory, whether this be in a work situation. I am kind of getting that it is maybe a work situation, but this Seven of Swords, yeah. Okay, we have the Sun and the Five of Wands coming out. So you could be dealing with a Leo. So this is like somebody maybe that has a positive, happy attitude, but this is a competition for you here in some way or fashion with this Five of Wands coming out here. This could be competition at work, like somebody is, you know, very happy and has a positive attitude, and you're feeling like, you know, you just have to be quiet and kind of go in stealth mode here. And what about this High Priestess? Why is the High Priestess here in the base of the situation? This is you being quiet and just observing what's going on. You know, you're kind of keeping to yourself, using your inner guidance here. And we got to the Two of Pentacles. So balance is a huge message in this reading about, you know, you're doing this, you're staying quiet just to kind of to stay balanced and to stay to keep things on the even keel here. Six of Wands. So in the recent past, yeah. So with the Four of Swords coming out here, it's like you recovered from a disappointment or heartbreak, and you felt happy, and, you know, you felt like you were victorious over a situation, and you did maybe regret in the past with the Five of Cups and the Five of Wands here. So the Five of Wands coming out 3 times. That's 3 fives in your reading here. Again, with, you know, the progress, adventure, and opportunity as well, though. But with that five of Cups, it could be regret. Let's see what that regret. We have the Five of Wands, you know, and we have the Empress. So potentially this could be around, you have some regrets around children, or the fact that, you know, there was maybe a new beginning that seemed very kind of challenging, or whatever. You have regrets away. Maybe something started out here, Sagittarius, during this time frame. And what about this Five of Wands? The Five of Wands. There's too many. What about a clarifier for this Five of Wands? This competition. Yeah, this is kind of like backstabbing, maybe. There's a little backstabbing going on here. Someone talking behind your back. This is like a painful ending in a situation. So potentially, you know, there was some competition, some arguments, and it kind of came to a painful ending. And what about the Nine of Wands here? You're wanting to kind of let your guard down, maybe let others in. You know, you got to muster up determination here in this situation. And we have the Queen of Cups coming out. Yeah, so you're trying to be, you know, a true friend and compassionate. This could be somebody that, you know, is offering your friendship to you, a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But with the Queen of Cups coming out with the Nine of Wands, it's like you're going to open yourself up maybe to this water sign, whether that be in a love situation or in a work situation, or someone else that you're dealing with, maybe just a friend for some of you. Why is the Temperance card here? So you're trying to bring balance and harmony in the situation, and you have the Devil coming out. So it can be to do with the Capricorn as well. But this is, you know, trying to feel less stuck, or maybe bring balance in a place where you feel stuck in the situation. You could be trying to bring balance to maybe some addictions, or helping with friends with their addictions, that type of thing. How about the Seven of Cups? Like just being stuck maybe in the past in a little bit of fantasy land, with not knowing what to do here. We have the Ten of Cups and the Hermit coming out. So here it's like with the Hermit, you could be dealing with the Virgo, and the 10 of Cups to clarify. The 7 of Cups is like you want to listen to yourself, and you feel like following your own path is gonna lead you to your contentment here. And, you know, everybody else maybe putting ideas or talking to you, or the emotions of others is making it confusing for you, Sagittarius. What about this Page of Swords? Okay, so the Page of Swords, we have the Death card, could be dealing with a Scorpio as well. And then we have the 8 of Swords coming out again. So, you know, here you're maybe getting some news here of an ending that's got you very, very upset and in your head here. And that might be the news, the communication that's coming in with, for some of you, with this Page of Swords. And it really does have you feeling trapped, this message that you're getting. And with this 6 of Cups, so you just want things to be how they were. You're kind of just wishing that, you know, it could just be how it was. Things in the past, you're kind of, you know, upholding that was how things should be, and it was better in the past. Maybe you'd like it to go that way again. So we'll just get some clarifiers. We have 2 cards. So you have the Ace of Swords and the Emperor. So basically in the past, you felt more in control, more of a leader, and you kind of, you know, you knew the truth, you spoke your truth, and you felt victorious over a situation in the past. And, you know, that's what you're hoping for. You're hoping to be in control and have the truth here. And what about this 3 of Swords? This as an outcome and definite no and answer to your question. The 3 of Swords is an outcome here. Let's see what this is about. So this is maybe to do with money. So maybe you're going to suffer, maybe you're going to get a little bit of financial loss here, that you're financially struggling. You're waiting around. You could be separated from a loved one and waiting for their return. The 3 of Swords don't always mean a breakup. It can mean just being separated from loved ones, potentially by work. And then the 8 of Swords, and this maybe has got you up in your head worrying, like, what are they doing? What are they up to? That kind of thing, because you're separated from this individual. But the 8 of Swords, let's have a clarifier for the 8 of Swords for you, Sagittarius. Oh my goodness, okay. We have the 6 of Pentacles. So yeah, and then the 6 of Cups. So this is to do with, again, the 6 of Cups coming out. So, you know, this past situation, potentially where maybe you gave or lended somebody money, or, you know, there's money involved in a relationship situation, and you're kind of waiting for someone to be, you know, reciprocating to you, and they're not, because you're separated from them right now. So you're separated from a loved one, and you feel like maybe they're, you know, you're wanting that equal give and take. So there's a lot of 6s in your reading too. So there's also 3 6s. So this is, you know, this is about nurturing, but it's about you taking responsibility. But maybe your responsibilities, because of a soulmate connection, have got you a little stuck in your head at this time frame. So let's just see what cards of advice we have for you. We're going to use the Ascended Master Oracles. Those ones want us to come out, didn't they? Ascended Master Oracles for your work your magic. There you go with the Magician. And balance career and home life. Yeah, that's interesting. So let's just see what these two have to say. So work your magic. That's interesting, with the Magician coming out in the center of your readings. And then this one comes out, work your magic. So I'll just see what it says regarding this. So work your magic. So I'll just read the message here to you, Sagittarius, about work your magic. So you have the power to resolve the situation you're inquiring about. This card signifies your untapped magical abilities, with which you've used successfully in the past. Pull these abilities out of storage and use them to work your magic now. Your clear and focused intentions, positive expectations, prayers, decrees, and action steps all create the healings and manifestations you desire. Some additional meanings are: decide clearly what you will and won't accept in this situation, as your clarity will bring immediate results. Have steady faith in a positive outcome, and study alchemy and manifestation principles. So work your magic here, Sagittarius. That's pretty interesting, with the Magician coming out. And then the balance of the career and home life. Yeah. So there's a lot of balancing energy with the Temperance and the 2 of Pentacles coming out. You know, a a lot of need for balance during this time frame for some. So let's just read the message here. So you drew this card as a reminder to keep balance in your life. You can do this more easily than you imagine. You already know which part of your life is lopsided, and you may be feeling symptoms of burnout with this imbalance. You can rapidly shift your energy in positive ways by devoting time each day to your priorities. Even 30 minutes a day spent in meaningful ways will lift your mood, morale, and motivation. Some additional meanings for this card are play as much needed requirement for you right now. Make sure your needs are being met. Delegate work to others. Say no to unrealistic demands of your time. Be honest with yourself and keep healthy boundaries in your work and home life. Spend more time devoted to activities that make your heart sing with joy, Sagittarius. So yeah, working life, working and, home balance is what's needed here. But it's coming up. You're trying. Okay, so let's see one more card of advice from the Chakra for belief change, and then we will close your reading, Sagittarius. So just one more card of advice for you. And we have the Crown Chakra. I don't know, you get lots of advice coming out. There's lots of advice for you. You have the Crown Chakra and Divine Will. So the Crown Chakra is about trying to eliminate your ego and your attachments to the earth or earthly attachments, right? So it says divine will. So I align I align my will with the divine will, allowing wisdom from the higher realms to support and guide my evolution on this earth. I grow when I settle into the service of myself and others. I leave space for the magic of the universe to play in my life. I allow the unfolding. And the other one was a solar plexus, and it's talking about boundaries. So it's kind of like the challenge for the solar plexus is kind of step out and let your hidden strength shine here, work your magic, Sagittarius. Boundaries. So I stand my ground where and when I need to. I recognize that my truth is just as valid as other people's truth, and I assert myself appropriately. I trust in and expect a positive outcome and have the strength and kindness needed to enable me to stand my ground. So I stand my ground. So you may need to stand your ground here in a situation to bring balance, Sagittarius. I hope you found this reading helpful in some way. I really want to thank you for joining me. If you do like these readings, please like, share, and subscribe, as well as let me know if it rings true in the comment section below. And I will see you in the beginning of October.